when I take action on kids, I genuinely feel bad about it. But the thing I've learned over the years, whether it be the classroom, and I actually, in a book I wrote about teaching, I say discipline without malice. It's a term I use, and I apply that same principle to coaching. Discipline without malice. I think that as things start happening and you start seeing that this particular student athlete is apt to do these kind of behaviors, and they're a behavior that's going to get them in trouble, two thoughts come to mind. One, and I think we've covered this before, is we want to eliminate or demonstrate in the off season what are the things that are going to get you in trouble next year. And I use the term a lot of times, this during football season means you're sitting out 2 quarters. That's why you can't do this. But the other part of it is you don't have to discipline mean. You can just say, Dave, I've talked to you too many times, and I've decided that I'm not going to dress you out, or I'm going to dress you out, you're not going to play the first half, or I don't want you around the team for 2 weeks. I want you to stay away. I want you to think about this. And I don't want to say discipline with a smile, but it's also that way, I'm trying to get through to you. But I think the other, to make that effective, you have to do something that they're not happy about. That may be, and that's going to be different for different kids. Mm-hmm. For some kids, if you tell them they can't come to the weight room and they hate lifting weights, that they're probably going, hey, thanks a lot. Yeah. Or if it's an event, a social event with a football team, or you've got to know the kids well enough, and that's why I don't use a one-size-fits-all disciplinary policy. The only thing that I feel personally that a disciplinary policy should accomplish is demonstrate from player A to Z that you're fair. Speaking of that, you need to coach your personality, because I think if you're a really nice person and you try to act like a mean person, there's going to be some it's going to be disingenuous with the kid. They're going to sense something not right about your discipline. So, what we do is we start with, to me, might be the most important 15 minutes of practice right at the beginning. As far as an office standpoint, we will have 2 passing lines with all our quarterbacks, and we have a really great warm-up drill that we've used over the years. It's just like, okay, we bring the receivers in very close to the quarterbacks, and we have at least 3 footballs with 2 quarterbacks that are right next to each other, and they just jog up the field, and we just lob them a little pass. And we expect to complete every one, and we tell the quarterbacks, just work on your footwork for a 3-step drop, just lob the ball, catch it, put it away, run the ball back and put it right in front of the quarterback. No throwing the ball back. And so it's just like this. Balls are coming out, kids are running back, put the balls down, then we move the lines out, and then we say stop routes, and they run 7-yard stops, and they have an assignment on that too, is catch it, and then pivot to the outside, to the sideline, and spin up the sideline, go 5-yard, and come back. That's just go whap, 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 whap. And then we move wider and wider, and then we run quick outs, and then we run 12-yard outs, then we run verticals, and then we run curls. And it's all done in 15 minutes, and we get so many reps in. And it's I think the greatest thing about it is the confidence that the kids start seeing when the ball's just not getting on. Because we're just telling quarterback, put the ball in the money. Don't throw your hardest, complete them. Put it right there. We're like, put it right there. Don't throw it here, don't throw it here. And we're just really exact. And because it's not, do it as hard. And then, because kids are competitors, they start trying to put a little more on the ball, but then they know they can do that and be accurate. So that 15 minutes. Then we do calisthenics. We do agilities. That takes another 15 minutes. By the way, while we're doing the 2 lines, offensive line have warm-up fundamentals, and our special team coach is snapping, punting, kicking, punt returners are catching punts. So that's going on at the same time. So some of the kids that are in the lines go over there to do that, and then they come back. But it's 15 minutes of just a lot of really great fundamental work that really is the foundation of our program. So then calisthenics 10 minutes, agility drills. One of the most important agility drill that I think I've ever done is hopping on one foot from hash mark to sideline, back and forth, just one time. One year I didn't do it, and I had about 3 or 4 ankle injuries, sprains and stuff like that. Just that one. I tell every football coach I know, if you don't do ankle hopping in your drills, it's just, really, to me it pays dividends. A lot of nagging little injuries that seem to be avoided by just doing that hopping on your left and right leg every day. Then we do a 10-minute special team. The special team coach picks what that special team we're going to do, whether it's kickoff or it's punt, 10 minutes. Okay, now, offense, defense. We go 1/3 offense, 2/3 defense. And then the next day we go 2/3, we flip it. So we break our offense and defense into thirds. We script our plays, and we just go right down the sheet, run them like that. And that's how we do it. And we make sure that the last thing we do in practice is something that helps the defense and the offense, but it's conditioning too during spring ball. All the kids on the sideline are going to be with 2 or 3 coaches, and we're going to have ladders or footballs, and they're going to be doing something while we're doing a team activity on the field. Whether the linemen are doing footwork drills, and whether receivers are out there playing catch, doing some kind of catching drill, so we don't have standing around watching what's going on the field. There might be a time we want them to do that, but we're going to try to keep. To me, that's kind of a little dead spot in most football practices that I thought we could improve on. So